Hi everybody, it's Cricket from Willie Cricket. My hair is all over the place. I look like the old bag lady. Anyway, I'm Willie Cricket on everything. I'd like to welcome all the new people and welcome back to the people that stuck with me through this chaos. You know, I'm always haphazard at best. So, just checking, making sure that you can see me okay, because I don't have my computers over here. Over that way. And your camera's here so you can see me. Put my glasses up here so there's no glare. Of course, it's late again Saturday night, and I was like, oh shoot, I didn't do this again. I'm getting better. At least it's not Sunday. So, let's see. Finished objects. We'll start with that. I want to tell everybody that Ricky has a DEXA scan on the 10th. His surgery is go on the 21st. And all the stuff that I'm knitting is for sale. If you don't want to go to my Etsy shop, just send me a message. If there's something that I can make for you, let me know. I am trying to make extra money to just make sure that we got plenty to pay surgeries and all that. So I know that most of you, because I knit, are knitters yourself. So that being understood, you know, if there's something, my Etsy store is Woolly Cricket as well. And that's the only place I have my stuff for sale. But I do take custom orders, and yeah, if there's something you might like that you want me to knock out for you pretty quick, then let me know, and I'll be glad to give you a price and let you do. We'll do that, whatever. But thank you anyway for listening to me and just watching my channel. It means the world to me for you guys to be with me, and as always, I miss you guys every time I don't get to talk to you. So, okay, enough jabbering. You're not here for the jabbering, you're here for the knitting and crocheting now. I'm crocheting. Imagine that. I crocheted when I was pregnant with my son, and he was born in 84. So he is, oh my gosh, he'll be 42 this year. It's at the end of the year, closer to the end of the year, but he will be 42. He's 41. So I was crocheting. I worked in a painting industry when I got pregnant with my son, so I could not be around the chemicals. So immediately when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, okay, you can't be in this. And nobody would hire me because I was pregnant. Of course, you know, they're not going to hire a pregnant lady. They don't want that liability. And so I could crochet then. I didn't know how to knit very well, but I could crochet then, and I was really fast. So I would do a sweater or a baby, one of those little frilly baby dresses. You remember the baby dresses? I'm telling you how old I am now. The baby dresses that had the little bodice, and then it had all the ruffles in the crocheted ruffles. So I was working on stuff like that. And a few blocks from our house was a mall, which later I found out it's turned into a business complex now. But there was a mall, and there was a this was before Blockbuster, a video store there, and you could go rent videos. And I would take the sweaters that I was making to the girls that worked at the video store, and there was always somebody, they knew I would come every other day or so, and I would walk down there, and they would buy my sweaters or my little children's dresses and things, and that's how I made my extra money then as well. So knitting and crocheting, the fiber arts, has always been a way for me to supplement when I needed extra money. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA. I don't know where I got it because my parents, neither one were crafty like that. My grandmother quilted, but she never knit or crocheted. So I think the crocheting came and knitting came from, you didn't need a lot of room. Like quilting takes up a lot of room and a lot of fabric, and you buy little pieces and you sew them together. But I could get a skein of yarn and a pair of knit needles, or a skein of yarn and a crochet hook, and I could make something and it would be done, and then I could go get another skein or two of yarn, and it didn't take up a lot of space. I didn't have a crafting room like I do now. Okay, jabbering enough. I said I wasn't going to jabber. But, excuse me. Let me show you what I finished this week. Okay, let's start with the, I don't remember if I showed you all these or not, but I know I didn't. You didn't see this one, and you probably didn't see this one. These are the mesh uh, market bags. This one is red, white, and blue. They're 15 inches wide. They're 15 inches from this point to that point on the bag, and they open up. They're great for just taking to, like, if you're going to go to the store and you just want to get a few things, some fruit, some cans of stuff, a little bit, then it's great. It stretches out pretty good. So that's one that I made. I finished it off today. I started it yesterday, and I could have finished it, but I didn't want to fight with that blue at night. So the red, white, and blue one, that's one. And this one is a cream color with the terracotta handles. It's the same size. All these, I like the smaller ones better because I don't always want to carry something huge into the store. So I like these better, and they don't take up a lot of room in the car. And this one is the pastels with sort of a, I don't know, what, a sage green around it, I guess. I don't know what color that even was, but the pastels with a sagey green. Okay, those are the three I did last week. I'm pretty sure all three of them was last week. And then I got, this is an alpaca acrylic. It's 70, what yarn was this? It's a bulky. I don't know the brand name though. Line brand? Bulky? Alpaca? It's 70 acrylic, 30 alpaca. And I made the top a little bit different. It's got a little pointy thing there, but I'll show you what it looks like even with my ponytail. It fits an adult. It looks tiny. It does look tiny. But it'll fit a child or it will fit an adult. So, see? It fits me. And it's still double around my ears. So it's, with the alpaca in there, it should be pretty warm. And then if you want a pom-pom on it, I got, that's a bright green, but it's a green pom-pom. So, and the prices that I have on it is not set in stone, especially if you message me here, because, you know, I don't have to pay the Etsy fees. So, there you go. I finished that this week. I'm going to have to start making little piles so I'll know what I finished and what I've not finished every week. Because one day runs, I work all the time and try to take care of the family all the time. So one day runs into the other. You know what it's like. Everybody that works like we do knows what it's like. You're constantly going, and sometimes I don't even know what day it is. And I went, holy crap, tomorrow's Easter. We will make what we like to eat. We don't do anything special food-wise. We don't even do anything special food-wise for Christmas or anything. We make what we like to eat. And with us being on this diet, we don't eat as much stuff. Hey! Oh, sorry. It could be the alpaca. I think I done this last time. Maybe I'm allergic to alpaca. I don't know. Never have been before, but could be. But anyway, we eat what we like. And just anybody that's keeping up with the weight loss, I have anywhere from 7 to 17 more pounds to go. I will decide when I get that 7 off if I want to go the extra 10 pounds or not. But that puts me at 93 pounds that I've lost. So I'm very proud of that. And I will be excited to lose the extra 7 or 17. We will see. I don't want to be too skinny because then everybody's like, "Are you sick?" And it's like, "No, I just didn't want to be fat no more." Luckily, I got to a point. We got to a point where we could do that and we could lose weight, and we needed to lose weight for Ricky's surgery. So it was a group project. Okay, next, I've been cleaning out some of the tubs where we had moved over here, and everything was just in tubs, and this was in hair everywhere. This was in my tubs, and I think it had gotten where it was a little bit tight on me, and now it's good and cozy, and I love it. It's a Ralph Lauren, I think, but I like the Knit 2 Purl 2 rib on things. I don't like to knit it, but I like the way it looks. Okay, what I'm working on. I'm still working on the white. I did a couple rows on it today. The speckled with the computer screen just went black. The white silk mohair and off-white, and the speckled, the cream color with speckles. And I'm making one of those sweaters. Do you remember the sweaters that were like, I think they were called poodle skirts with the little cardigans and the little sweaters with the little crew necks? And I've always sort of liked those. This sweater's going to be similar to that. It has, you don't have to pick up the bands. It's knit as you go. It's a raglan. It's top down. It's going to be really simple. The only thing I did, which I probably will adjust in the pattern, or I'll give you options, is I'm doing a buttonhole like every 8 rows. And this is knit on like a size 2 needle, which is, I think, a 2.5, 2.75 millimeter, something like that. I don't know my millimeters as well as I should, but it's tiny, tiny needles. So it's going to have like 40 buttons, but you don't have to button it, but you can if you want to. It's a really lightweight. It'll be warm, but I think it'll be great for the fall. And since it's got speckled colors in it, you could probably wear it with just about anything. Okay, now this is what I started this evening, and I will show you. I don't know if you'll be able to even see what it is. It's called a bed sock. I need to put my glasses on so I can see you. Now I can see. It'll be like a bed sock. It's a bed sock. So you start out knitting. Here, let me hold it up here where you can see. You start out knitting flat. You knit this part, and then you do a flap. This little part, a flap, and then then you come back and you pick up the sides of the flap here, and it says to sew the sides together, which I did for this first one to try. The next one I will pick the sides up. I'm not going to sew. I'm not going to mattress stitch that because I don't like the way my mattress stitch looks. See, it's not pretty. I will pick it up next time. Like, how to explain it? You're knitting. I will be knitting this part from here to here, and these stitches are just have been bound off. So what I will do is either put these on, instead of binding them off, I'll put them on a needle and hold them, or a stitch marker, one of those cords, anything, and hold those. And as I come, let me get this turned around here where I can explain, I think. Okay, as I come here, I will pick up a stitch here. And when I purl back, I'll pick up a stitch on that side. Knit, pick up a stitch on this side, and knit the last 2 stitches together, which just leaves you the 1 stitch, so you'll have the same amount. And then when you purl back across, you pick up one on this side and knit it together. And I think it's always a little bit neater edging. So I'm going to try that and see. This is, it's a Deborah Norville. It's old. It's alpaca too. I don't know why I'm knitting with all this alpaca, but I am. And I'm using that stuff that I have. So, hi baby boy. Did you come to say hi to everybody? Hi. Hi. You want to say hi? Everybody want to see my baby boy? Let me see if I can turn this around so you can see. Hello. Oh, he's going to just show you his backside like he does everybody. I can't get the thing picked up here. Goodness. Alright, that's not going to work. Anyway. I don't know if you saw him or not. Now I'm crooked and... Alright. Anyway, maybe that's okay. Because my camera's gotten off on my computer. But I'm going to try these. This is where your foot goes in, and this will be the rest of the sock will come out, and you'll do the toes just like any other sock. But it's just supposed to be a bed sock. So, I wanted to try it on and see how that heel felt. Words, people, I can't talk. I don't know why you listen to me unless it's for comic relief. I was trying to put my toes in that way. It doesn't go that way, and my toes go through there. I need a camera above so you can see all the stupid things that I do. Yep. It would be comical. It's always comical. I don't know if I can get my fat foot in there or not without losing my stitches. I'm going to try though, so maybe we can see. No. It's on my instep, so it's not going to work. Well, maybe. All right. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, I was worried that was going to not be deep enough, or I thought it might be too deep, but I think it's going to be okay. You want to see? You want me to try to get my foot up there? Will you? See? That's the bottom. Maybe. Can you see? Can you see what I did? See my fat foot? Okay. And it will sit like that. And then you'll do the rest of the toes. And it's not going to have any ribbing or anything, but it might be nice to have in the cool. Some people I know sleep with socks. I can't. I just... I have, even if I start out with socks on, I have to kick those off. I can't sleep with socks. I can't sleep with I sleep with oversized shirts, but not the pants. Like if I get pajama pants and pajama shirts, I try to buy the oversized pajama shirts, or where my husband bought me when I went in to get my hysterectomy. I wanted as big a t-shirt as I could get. So he got me some gray t-shirts, and he got them in like 7 extra large talls. So of course they were pretty big on me then, and now they're even bigger. They're down past my knees. But I love sleeping in them. Of course they're ratty. You know how the old t-shirts, when you've had them forever and the collar starts breaking down, it's got little holes here and the sleeves are rough. But I love them to sleep in. And if I have on leggings or pajama pants before I go to bed, those things have to come off, because I must roll back and forth when I'm sleeping, because when I wake up in the morning, it looks like a little kid that's took their pants on the sides and twisted them, and they're like the side is in the front at my crotch and the back is, and it's just like I've twisted it around and around. I don't know. I must not sleep very solid. So, okay. So I'm going to adjust this, and then of course I will probably have a pair of these done by the next taping, And then I've got another idea I want your opinion on. Okay, Kathy is in Canada and Echo is here, and Echo comes over every now and then. She's not here as much as she was, but she is supposed to be here tomorrow. We will see. Sorry, am I out of the screen? Okay, let me get ponytail in the way. Let me get back up here where maybe you can see me. So, I'm going to talk to them, and even if they're not on here, because Echo is supposed to have been coming on here with me, but she's not made it yet. So if I can get her tomorrow, we may record a little one. But I'm going to see if they will do a pick 2 or pick 3, and we will go over the sweaters they like. Because I've noticed that most of the people that I knit with like stuff that are so different than what I like, that I want to expose you guys to not just my likes in knitting, but I want you to see what Echo likes and what Kathy likes. And we are sort of like, I'm dull, like an old shoe, like an old sock. Echo's sort of middle of the road. She likes a little bit of sparkly, but she likes some plain things too. And then Kathy is what she calls pizzazzy. So, I thought if we picked like once a month, like the first Sunday of every month, or the third Sunday of the month, or whatever, last Sunday of the month, we'll pick one of those days, and I will ask them to give me at least maybe 2 sweaters or 2 somethings that we can talk about, and you can see what they like. And if it's, I can show you patterns that are purchase patterns or patterns that are free patterns. I will give you links so you can find them as well. I will take their color choices and show you if they will invest that time a little bit. Shouldn't take them long to decide what colors they might like those in. Like 1 sweater or 2 sweaters, it shouldn't be hard. And we will pick colors, and I will do 2. Echo can do 2, and Kathy can do 2, and maybe once a month we can do that and expose you guys to something that I know that that's different than what I like. I know everybody right now is doing the first of the year, and they're showing you all the new stuff that's coming out, and there are so many sweaters and so many socks and so many patterns and so many things out there that unless somebody shows you something, you may not have seen it. Or, hear me out here, you may have seen it but didn't see it in a color that appealed to you. Now, I've done this before. I've looked at sweaters on Ravelry and went, there's no way I would knit that. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then I will see, months down the road, I will see a sweater that, like on Pinterest or YouTube or Instagram or somewhere, and I'm like, I love that. And I get to looking, and sometimes it's the sweater that I went, there's no way I would knit that. And it's just because of the color changes. So I'm not, as a designer, and I use that term loosely, I know that, now I'm going to cough. So sorry. Um, I know that the right color for the right pattern can make or break a pattern for a lot of people. So I like to expose you guys to as many colors, as many other people's ideas as I can. Because you may go, I don't like what Cricket likes. I don't like the color choices she likes. But I really like Echo's, or I really love Kathy's. And it would be great for you to see something that, that you might enjoy seeing. So I can expose you to more designers, other people, not just my stuff, but You know, there's a lot of people out there that make beautiful things. And there's, I don't know how many millions, billions. Do we have billions of knitters all over the world? So everybody can't be the same. That's the reason we all look a little different and act a little different and talk a little different. So, yeah, I'm open to different ideas. If I'm doing a sweater, um, if I'm knitting a sweater that's a pattern of someone else's, and you have knit that, or you want to knit it, and you want me to show your colors, then drop me an email. Send me a message on YouTube, one on Instagram, one on Ravelry, whatever platform is easiest for you to get a hold of me, and show me your colors. And we'll show the people out there in YouTube land your colors. Your colors may be completely different than all of us together. So, enough being said, I don't do the hour and a half videos anymore, especially since I've been doing them every week. They're about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. So, I'm going to also work on, once I get the toe on this one, which will be tonight, and see how that fits. I'm going to wear it around the house. Just one. But see how that fits, and then I will adjust it to the way I would knit it. Then I may do one of the colorwork socks. And I know I promised you a tutorial on how to do extra colors on a row of colorwork, and I'm so sorry that I've not gotten that done. I tried to start with just some black ribbing so I could get that started, and it's been a little crazy around here. We're trying to get everything packed up and ready and to go for Ricky's surgery. And then, of course, his friend Dale had surgery. Dale came over today. He's doing great. For anybody that might watch this that knows Dale, he did really good. So we've had a lot of things going on. Karen, you better be taking your antibiotics if you watch this. Don't make me call you again. It's like having extra children. But we are trying to get everything ready, and maybe after Ricky has surgery, then things will calm down a little more. And I don't mean to keep harping on it. It's just on my mind, and I'm sorry. I'll shut up. I'll try my best to shut up. I know you don't want to hear about it all the time. Sorry. I had these little packets of, I got them at Sam's. They're edamame, and some of them are ranch edamame, and some of them were just sea salt edamame. And I feel like I got edamame stuck between my teeth. I don't think I do. I brushed my teeth, but it still feels, you know how sometimes when you eat something and it, even if you brush your teeth afterwards, it still feels weird. That's sort of what the edamame did to me today. See? Tangents. I'm just off. It's like here and here and here and here and here. And there's no platform here. I just talk about whatever pops into my head any given time. If you can't follow me, I'm sorry. I bounce all over the place. But, okay, I'm going to go get back to work on this. I will try to have 2 more market bags by next Sunday. I'm trying to get 10 of everything. I have my 10 hats now. I have 5 market bags, so I got 5 more to put on there. I've only got 1 fisherman's rib. I need to do some research and see how to do fisherman's rib in the round. I've never done that before. I love fisherman's rib, and I want to do a dog sweater in fisherman's rib and do one of the small ones and see if that's going to work out as well as the cabled. But, and I know I keep talking about these things, so I just need to get off my lazy butt and get something done. But I love you guys. I miss you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Don't look at my scraggly hair while I'm turning this computer on so I can turn that camera off, because you see my best side here. Cut my eyes on. Can't type without it. Can't type without my glasses. So, okay. Love you guys. I can see me now. So, bye.